Hey everyone, Julia from Sunday Sounds here. In this video, we're going to take a look at our song-specific patch designed in the style of the song you see on the screen. I'm going to demonstrate this song patch in its original key and at its original tempo. You can change the key you play or hear the song patch in by using Easy Transpose, and you can change the tempo as well. Details on how to adjust both the key and the tempo are included in your download. For this video, I'll be demonstrating the MainStage version of this song-specific patch. If you purchase the Ableton Live version, you'll be able to use this video to follow along just the same, seeing as the hand positions, song sections, layer ranges, and sound of the patch are the same. In MainStage, you'll use your mod wheel to move through the various song sections. In Ableton, you'll use the macro knob labeled Song Section. Be sure to check out the full demo video for this song patch to see all the parts and sections in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. This song patch has piano, pads, strings, arp, and bass, all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here up to here. There's a piano sound from this note all the way up the rest of the keys. Then there's a soft synth sound on this note up the rest of the keys as well. You'll start the song with the song section control all the way down. For your intro, down verse, down chorus, down bridge, and tag. At 1/3 is the medium verse, the interlude, and the medium bridge. At 2/3 is the medium chorus and building bridge. And all the way up is the instrumental and the big chorus. And remember that whether you're in MainStage or Ableton Live, these positions are the same. For the intro, you're going to have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in your left hand and a piano riff up high in your right hand. I like to start off the intro by just holding out a 1 chord, and you can just do it in the lowest octave if you want to, but you can play octaves as well if you'd like. I like to hold that out for about a measure as the pad fades in, and then start in with the intro riff. So here's what the right hand riff looks like. So with both hands, it looks like this. In my left hand, I like to press these chords very lightly so I don't trigger the piano super loud, because if I were to play loud, it would sound like this. So if you press nice and soft, you should be able to trigger mostly just those pad sounds. For the down verse, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand and chords in the right hand. You'll also play the piano riff from the intro a couple times as well. Keep in mind that the piano range stretches from this note all the way up the rest of the keys, with that synth sound only coming in up here. So you can keep your chords anywhere in this range, including in what's typically the left hand range. So here's how I like to play my chords. And then sometimes on that 4 chord, I like to bring in this note. The second time you play the verse, you'll have the song section control at 1/3. You'll play octaves in the left hand and the same chords in the right hand. Sometimes on the last part of the verse, I like to have the right hand mimic what the melody line is doing, like this. For the down chorus, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and your right hand will play what's called a piano riff, but you can also think of it in chords if you'd like. So the thing to remember about this right hand part is that it doesn't have to be exactly the way that I show you how to do it. The main thing to keep in mind here is that you don't have to play it exactly the way that I play it, but you want to keep your notes within the chords and fill lots of space. So here's how I like to play this part. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that my left hand has octaves, and sometimes I'll play that fifth in the chord as well. And then my right hand, I want to make sure that I have it on the notes that I want to play up here. So here's what this first part sounds like. So this is the 4 chord. I'm playing this note, and this note in my right hand. And I'm alternating those last notes with this on my thumb. And if you wanted to continue filling space, you could continue alternating between your thumb and these 2 notes. But for this part, I'm just going to fill space during that first part of the chord progression. Then for the second chord, here's what I like to play. So my right hand plays this. And those last 2 notes, again, are alternating with the thumb. You could also, if you wanted to, bring in this fifth of the chord and play that. Then you'll move to this note. Then it goes back to your 4 chord. Then at the very end of the chorus, you're going to play the lead line from the intro, like this. So altogether, this sounds like this. I'll play it slowly. Now keep in mind, you can definitely fill more space than this if you'd like, but for this first down chorus, I like to keep it super simple. So then for the second time you play the chorus, you'll have the song section control at 2/3, and you'll play everything the same way. Now for this section, I do like to fill space a little bit more, so I'll show you how I like to play this chorus at tempo. Like I said, just keep in mind that there's no wrong way to play this part. The next time you play the chorus, you'll again have the song section control at 2/3 to start. For this chorus, it kind of builds throughout the section, so I like to just play pulsing on the quarter notes or the 8th notes, just to help build and fill space that way. Then on the repeat of the chorus, you'll bring the song section control all the way up, and the first chord, instead of playing the 4, you're going to play a minor 2, and then walk up from there. Just be sure to watch for that part in the demo. For the interlude, you'll have the song section control at 1/3 to start. You'll play octaves in the left hand and a piano lead line in the right hand. Here's what it sounds like. So then here it is with both hands. So you'll play that through 2 times total. Then you'll bring the song section control up to 2/3 and play everything the same way. Now for this part, I like to play that lead line in octaves in the right hand so that I can hit that synth sound that's up in this upper range. But if you don't want to play that in octaves, you can just jump your right hand up an octave and play it up there. Here's how I like to play it. This part does come back later in the song as the instrumental. For the instrumental, you'll have the song section control all the way up, and you'll play everything the same way. For the down bridge, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand and a piano riff in the right hand. Now, the idea for playing this piano riff is very similar to the chorus. There's not one single right way to play it, and the goal is just to fill space within the chords. So I'll show you real quick how I like to play one time through the bridge. So you'll notice that I like to keep the alternating notes, or the ones that fill space, mostly on this note and this note, because those are where my 2 thumbs tend to line up, and it's easiest to alternate on the thumbs. So something to keep in mind, that if you don't know what notes to play within the chords, you can always play the 1 of the scale degree and the 5. And that will always sound good with this chord progression, no matter what notes you're playing. So just make sure your left hand follows the chord structure, and then your right hand can just alternate on those 2 notes, and then whatever additional notes in the chord you want to play. So you play 2 times through the down bridge, then you'll increase the song section control to 1/3, play 1 time through, then you'll increase to 2/3 and play 1 final time through the bridge. Just be sure to watch for all that in the demo. For the tag at the very end of the song, you'll bring the song section control down all the way. You'll want to do this pretty quickly so that you can transition smoothly. Your right hand is going to play chords up high, and your left hand is going to play chords in the high octave of its range. Here's how I like to voice the right hand first. And then the left hand like this. So all together, here's what I like to play. So you'll play 2 times through the chord progression just like that, and I like to play both hands very lightly during this part. Then for the 3rd time through the chord progression, you'll bring your hands down, play octaves in your left hand, and you're going to kind of fill space within these chords like we do during the chorus and bridge, like this. Then for the final time through the chord progression, you'll just play simple octaves in the left hand, and your right hand will do the riff from the intro. So all together, it sounds like this. Be sure to watch the full demo video to see all these parts in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. Song-specific patches work best in the Sunday Keys template for MainStage and Ableton Live. Sunday Keys gives you all the sounds and tools you need to play live worship keys, and all of our song-specific patches integrate seamlessly with Sunday Keys. You can learn all about Sunday Keys for MainStage and Ableton Live on our website. Thanks for checking out this song-specific patch. I'm Julia with Sunday Sounds, and I'll see you next time.